In this video, we are going to talk about Hamlet, the theme of Hamlet, written by William Shakespeare. Number one, death. Death has been considered the primary theme of Hamlet by many eminent critics through the years. G. Wilson Knight, for instance, writes at the length about the death in the play. Death is over the whole play. Polonius and Ophelia die during the action, and Ophelia is buried before our eyes. Hamlet arranges the death of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. The plot is set in motion by the murder of Hamlet's father, and the play opens with the apparition of the ghost, and so on and so forth. The play is really that obsessed by Hamlet himself, as S.C. Bandry has pointed out in his very fast, long speech of the play, or that is the solid flesh. Hamlet seems on the verge of the total despair, kept from suicide by the simple fact of a spiritual awe. In this strange position of both wishing for death and fearing it intensely, this double pressure gives the play much of the drama. One of the aspects of that Hamlet finds most fascinating bodily facility. We are in fact so a meat and bone, the strange intellectual being. Hamlet values so highly and possesses so mightily, but tenuously connected to unruly and decomposing machine. In the graveyard scene, especially, we can see Hamlet fascination with dead bodies. How can Yorick skull be Yorick skull? Does a piece of dead earth, a skull, really have a connection to a personality? Hamlet is unprecedented for the dead and variety of meditation on death. Mortality is the shadow of the darkness, every scene of the play. Not that the play resolves anything or settles any of the species' old doubts and anxieties. As the most things we can expect to find very difficult and stimulating position question in Hamlet very few satisfying answer. Number 2, intrigue. Elysium is full of political intrigue. The murder of old Hamlet, and of course, is the primary instance of the sinister working, but it is hardly the one. Polonius, especially, spent nearly every waking moment spying on this and that person, checking up his son in Paris, instructing Ophelia in every details of her behavior, hiding behind tapestries or to eavesdrop. He is the parody of politician convinced that truth can be only known through the roundabout and sneaking way. This is never clearly that in appearance of the act 2. First, he instructs to clearly the appearance of the act 2. In the second, he instructs the remount to most incredibly convoluted episodes method. Secondly, he hates and pursues his misguided theory that Hamlet is mad because his heart has been broken by Ophelia. Claudius, too, quite the inept Machiavellian, he naively invites Fortibras to march across the country with a full army. He stupidly enlists Rosencrantz and Guildenstern as the chief spies. He attempts to poison Hamlet and sin total tragedy. He is little better than Polonius. The political ineptitude goes a long way towards revealing how weak Denmark has become under the Claudius rule. He is not a natural king. To be sure, he is more interested in drinking and sex than in war, reconnaissance, or political plotting. This is partly why his one successful political move, the murder of his brother, is so ironic and foul. He has somehow done away with much the better ruler, the Hyperion, to a satire. This is worth noting that there is one extremely capable politician in the play, Hamlet himself. He is always on the top of everyone's motives, everyone's doing and goings. He plays Polonius like a pipe and evades every effort of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to do the same to him. He sniffs out Claudius' plot to have him killed in England and sent his erstwhile friends off to instead. Hamlet is a true Machiavellian when he wants to be. He certainly wouldn't have any warlike as his father, but he had got the chance he might have his father's equal as a ruler simply due to the penetration and acumen.